Hello, beautiful people. Today, I don't know, I'm just going to make this as quick or as long as I see fit. So, I just want to talk about unconditional love versus conditional love. And it'll really help you to see what it is you're falling under. So, with conditional love, you pretty much are just setting out standards that have to be reached in order for you to love. When in essence you already are love. You already are the essence of love. And so if your thought or an action doesn't align with what your conditions are, then you're going to judge it. You're going to have a struggle with it. You're going to be suffering. And that just it's not something that you want to really live in, you know? It's all conditional. And when someone loves us conditionally, it's where we have to do something in order for them to dish out their love to us, when they are already us, of course, but they're only reflecting that conditional love to show ourselves that we deserve unconditional love. Everyone around us is just a reflection, whether we agree with it or disagree with it, just helping ourselves come back to ourselves. And so with unconditional love, it's like looking upon a thing and just observing it and calling it for what it is, but not judging it. And so if you don't agree with a person, it's like there's no point in hating that person. It's like, because that person is you, it's like, why not just dish out your love? Because love, it is you, and they in their essence, are love, because they are you, you are them. And so if you put a condition on them where they have to be a certain way, or they have to agree with you, they can't do this or that, and then but if they do meet those conditions where they are like you, or they do have the same morals, and that's when you can love them, that's when you know you have conditional love, and you're not just loving freely. And that's something that has to do with something inside of yourself as well. If you can't love others, which are you, unconditionally, then you are already loving yourself unconditionally as well, because we are all one. And so you have to really do the inner work. You have to go inside yourself and just be still. And it doesn't mean like, oh, it's a physical action. It's more of just a feeling. Like you can feel the breath, which is still, and it's peace. That's you. That's your essence. The breath is you. Life, that is you. And so you just have to understand that you are not this flesh. You are not this. Like, yes, you're embodying it because you want to experience it. God is experiencing this, but you are not this finite. You're only experiencing it. And just love it. Love the experience for what it is, not what you wish it to be, not what you have conditioned it to be. And if it's not conditioned in a perfect way, then what's the point of even loving it, right? No. Unconditionally love it, and you won't have that sort of suffering. You won't have those high standards, those high expectations where you burn yourself out. Just unconditionally love your experience and understand it's a privilege to go through it. It is a privilege to feel pain, because then you get to feel beauty. It's a privilege to see ugliness, because then you see beauty. I mean, it's, even if I didn't say that correctly, but what is correctness, right? If you understood what I said with your heart, then that's all that matters. But of course, we have to analyze everything with our mind for it to make sense. But when you understand something with your heart, then you don't even need your mind, because you are just being your essence. And so just understand, everything a part of your journey is. It just is. And it's something to be grateful for, because there are miracles. Just being in form is a miracle. And so just be grateful for those hard times, and be grateful for the good ones, because it's all an experience. It all serves a purpose. It all brings yourself back to yourself. You are the power. Nothing else holds your power. Nothing outside of you holds your power. You are the power. You are the kingdom. You are heaven. You are God. You are. God is not separate. That is an illusion of this world. And so just remember to love your flaws and to love whatever you don't see right with yourself or with your path unconditionally, and don't judge it. Just accept it, breathe through it, observe it, and just know that that's the character. That's just who you are, and enjoy every bit of it. And so just remember not to rely on conditions. Everything has to be a certain way in order for you to love freely and flow freely. Just love unconditionally, and just know that nothing has to happen outside of you. You know, you don't have to do a certain thing to earn love. You are love. Even another person, even another person, they're not going to hold your love, because you are love. And when you know you are love, then when they reflect that love to you, it is what it is, because if you don't know that you're love, then you won't be able to recognize the love that someone's trying to reflect to you, and you'll think you're unworthy of it. But even in that unworthiness, you're learning something from it, because it's showing you, oh, this doesn't sit right with my body. So what is it that I truly need? And all you need is yourself. All you need to is go back to yourself. All you need to do is go back within, because you are the love. And when you see that, you'll be able to see love and beauty in everything. Even the times where your mind says, oh, that's ugly. That ugliness is beautiful too. And so, yeah, I think this video is, it is what it is. It's done. It's done now. Yeah, so just love unconditionally yourself, everything outside of you, which is yourself. Everything here, like these brushes that you use to paint or whatever, this notebook has all been a projection and an imagination, a dream that you have created for yourself, so you can recognize your own power, your own brilliance, and your own beauty, light, and love. Even the ugliness is a reflection, just to bring yourself back to yourself and to recognize, wow, I am just experiencing and observing form. I'm a formless consciousness experiencing form. That is pretty amazing. And so just remember, once again, to love thyself and know thyself unconditionally. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And just remember, you hold the power, and you just are. Everything is inside of you. Soul Blue 222. Signing off. Peace.